Squeeze!
In this video, I will be taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Squeeze Staction released by Neca in 2007. This non-articulated figure of Squeeze is based on how he appeared in the 2000X Masters of the Universe cartoon series that aired on Cartoon Network. Originally, Mattel had made toys based off the cartoon, but once the show was cancelled, Neca stepped in and released figures of characters that Mattel didn't make. And I for one am glad they did, as these Neca Motu figures are some of the most amazing looking Motu figures to have ever been made. Taking a closer look at Squeeze, he very closely resembles his animated counterpart. This character had one of the most drastic changes made to his appearance. While never appearing in the original He-Man cartoon, a toy was made of Squeeze in the original Motu toy line, and I must say this 2000X version is far more superior in my opinion. This version is more snake looking as well, starting with the head, with the mouth open showcasing his 4 fangs. The paint on this figure is very nicely applied. The skin color is green and yellow, but blends well where the two colors meet. There is also some nice black washing going on. Moving down to the torso, Squeeze is wearing purple chest armor. There's added orange that pops from that purple. Even the little bolts are painted. The character's most defining feature is his very long arms. On the vintage figure, the long arms contained bendy wires that allowed Squeeze to grab and hold on to other figures. Another thing is the hands on the vintage figure looked like actual hands, and for the 2000X redesign, the hands were turned into actual snake heads. This was a fantastic design choice, and makes Squeeze much more terrifying. I'm sorry, but that looks so freaking cool. I also like the inclusion of the claws as well. That black wash runs all the way down the arms. While the arms do lack bendy wire, they are made of a more pliable plastic, but I do not recommend trying to bend them. These are meant to be displayed and not played with. The lower half of Squeeze is decked out in more armor pieces. The Snakeman symbol is present on the crotch piece. The shin armor is really neat looking, with them having snake faces on them. There are peg holes on the bottoms of the feet. Here's a look at the back side of the figure. There is even added black wash on the back. While it is common for figures to lack paint detail on the backside, Neca, I must say, did a great job with the paint all throughout this figure. The only accessory included with Squeeze is a display base. It is the same looking display base that came with every Neca Motu section. The only differences between each is just the color, this time done in a dark green. The peg at the base simply pegs into the figure's foot. And here you have Squeeze on the display base. A display base always makes for a good accessory, especially how fragile some of these Neca Motu sections can be. You don't want your figure to fall over and break. Now let's compare the Squeeze to his vintage toy counterpart. Here you can see some of the similarities between them, but also in my opinion the better upgrades. They definitely took what came before and made the character much more menacing and sinister looking. So that is my review of the Neca Motu Squeeze Staction. I love the 2000X redesign of the character, and think Neca perfectly nailed the look in figure form. The Neca Motu figures are a bit more rare these days, but if you were able to grab this one, I highly suggest you do. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Thanks for watching.